Ramiro is the son of Bethany and Cesar Ramos. Ramiro has been a 4-year varsity wrestler for Oregon. Ramiro has been a battler from the start, with little experience coming into his high school wrestling. He has continued to work hard, and he has gotten better every single year, every single practice, every single day. He's had some ups and downs, for sure, but in the end, he's always continued to work. He never goes to the corner and says, I'm done. He does battle through and tries to rise above whatever it is. I will remember Ramiro for his match this year, actually at SOC. He was down 13-2, came back and got a pin. So thank you very much, Ramiro. Appreciate it. Brandon Little. Yeah. Brandon Little is the son of Tammy and Brady Little. Brandon is also a 4-year high school wrestler, 4 years also on the varsity. Brandon has been a joy and a headache on this team. His skill is beyond much of what I've ever seen in the high school ranks. His patience, his balance, his ability to scare the crap out of me and yet still come out on top. My biggest memory of Brandon is going to be last year at the Lake Geneva Invitational. Brandon doesn't tell me before the bus that he's overweight. Brandon doesn't tell me till he steps on the scale that he's overweight, and now I don't know what to do. Instead of punishing him, I bumped him up. He got the number 2 seed, I believe, and finished second in a weight class above, which is just a representation of his skill set in the sport of wrestling. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. We're going to miss you. Seth Nine. Seth is the son of Deb and Chad Nide. Seth has been a varsity wrestler again all 4 years, much like the 2 before. Seth is a great wrestler, probably one of the most hard-nosed wrestlers I've ever seen in my time wrestling and coached. He's always someone that's not going to back away. It doesn't matter what the other kid's rank is or how good he is. He wants to go out and battle. The one thing I will remember most about Seth is his ability to overcome the injuries that he has dealt with. If you follow Oregon Wrestling last year, season-ending, devastating knee injury. This year he gave us a little bit of a scare at the Badger State tournament with the other knee. He's battled back. He never left the room. He was always there. He's always here, and he's back ready to wrestle tonight. So, Seth, thank you very much. You are going to be very missed on this program. Preston Collins. Preston Collins is the son of Lucy and Patrick Collins. Preston is a 4-year high school wrestler. He has spent some time on the JV, some time on the varsity. He was a sectional qualifier for us, I believe, your sophomore year. Great thing about Preston is his ability to turn craziness into laid-back ease. He doesn't stress over things. The one thing I'm going to miss the most is probably Preston's motivational speeches at the wrong time, for sure. So Preston, thank you very much. We appreciate everything you've done, and you will be missed. Tyler Wall. Tyler is the son of Lisa Yeagley and Barry Wald. Tyler is the type of kid that every coach wants multiple of in the room. One of the hardest, if not the hardest worker. The only thing I would replace his hard work with is the amount of sweat that he puts out. It's disgusting. Tyler, again, is someone who just battles through the act. Doesn't have to be winning the match, doesn't have to win the match, but he is going to push his opponent to the buzzer at the end of that match. And there is proof of that this year in multiple matches. 2 that really stick out were at the Bob Downey over in Sun Prairie. Tyler was wrestling a very good Fenimore kid. I believe we ended up losing that match, but we pushed that kid to the limit. If you know anything about wrestling, the idea of wearing them down, breaking their spirit, Tyler definitely did that against that kid, came up, I think, 2 points short. Same thing in our tournament in DeForest. He was wrestling a kid from Iowa Grant, that's where it was, I don't remember the school. Same thing, battled and battled and battled and battled. We're losing. 18 seconds left, gets the takedown, finishes the match with a win. He is someone that I don't give up on ever in a match down 4, down 5, or winning. He is going to battle till the end. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. Corbin Grant. Corbin is the son of Wendy and Greg Graff. Corbin has one of those unique stories. This is his first year wrestling. What I'm going to miss the most is he's leaving. He has shown such great progress from day one, not knowing this sport, to wrestling varsity tonight. He is someone that asks questions. He is someone that is ready to learn, eager to learn. Is he perfect yet? No, but definitely if I had 4 more years with this kid, it would be amazing. I wish you would have came out as a freshman, and I will remember that part of you and tell that story to many freshmen that I'm trying to get out. So appreciate it, Corbin. Have a great night tonight. Leona Larson. Leona is an exchange student from Norway, with her host parents, Brady Cox and Ken McCutcheon. Leona is an exchange student, like I said, from Norway. The one thing I remember about Leona the most is it was very early in the season, maybe not even started yet. She came up to me and she goes, I think Norway has a wrestler. I did some research. They have a lot of them. They're all Greco-Roman style wrestlers. Hopefully, what Leona has gotten the most out of this is a great experience, something to go home, tell her friends, family, people from Norway about that she got to be an American wrestler. So thank you, Leona. It's been a great year. And with that said, let's move on to the duel.
Hello and welcome to the Oregon Panthers home wrestling meet against the Portage Warriors. I'm Chris Wigman along with Matt Weber, and we'll be bringing you all of tonight's exciting Panther wrestling action. OCA Media would like to welcome our scoreboard sponsor, Torhorst Insurance, specializing in personal, business, and life insurance, locally owned since 1978. This match is also brought to you with support from our generous sponsors, Doopy Service Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club. Join our team today and help support our student athletes, and by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. So here tonight with Matt Weber, bringing you the Portage dual meet here at Oregon High School. Webb, what you looking for tonight?
A couple of things is we're looking for some quality matchups here. First of all, Portage brings in a tough team. They've got some quality dual wins on the season, and it's all about matchups in a dual meet in the team score setting here.
All right, and we are approaching February for all you people at home. Championship season is just about upon us, and so we're looking to see if the Panthers can exit January here with some momentum.
Yeah, coming up for them, the 4th of February, they have the conference tourney, which the Badger Conference tourney is always a tough one and a stacked tourney. Then the weekend following that is the regional. The top couple out of that one make it into the sectional final, or into the sectional, which is hosted by Wanakee. So a long winter season is coming around to a turn, which will end at the Kohl Center here for the state championship.
Absolutely. We've got senior night tonight, so Coach Hookstead just got done talking about the seniors. Got a couple of them on the team here looking to make some noise in February. Seth Nide, Tyler Wald, and Brandon Little. Thoughts on those guys as seniors, Webb?
Yeah, all three of those that we just talked about are receiving votes in the Wisconsin Grapplers Wrestling, they're really looking for a strong push here at the end of the season to carry them and get them a quality seed, one, and then two, carry some momentum. It'll be interesting to see, as we well know here, is it's a long season, and who's healthy at the end and where you seed really does matter.
Yeah, so we've got Brandon Little ranked eighth in the state, and then we've got Nide and Wald receiving votes, so peaking at the right time.
Yep, absolutely. We'll see our lineups coming out here.
Good crowd tonight, Webb.
Yeah, it's been nice to see the last 2 weeks. They've had that we're filling up the stands a little bit more. It's nice to have the mat light going on. It's a great atmosphere.
Absolutely. New addition to Oregon High School Wrestling Meets is the Spotlight.
At 113 pounds for Portage, Dash Ludwig. And for the Panthers, Evan Fay. At 120 pounds for the Panthers, Andy Pollock will receive a forfeit.
Coin flip must have went to the 6-pounder, so they're going to wrestle it straight up like it's kind of old school wrestling. Started at 6-pounder and going through heavyweight is what it appears to be so far.
I like it, Webb. Going back to our days in school, you were on one end of the spectrum, I was on the other, but I liked starting them off. What were your thoughts on finishing the night as a heavyweight?
It was, well, sometimes it was exciting because it came down to you, and then sometimes it was kind of that match that got stuck there, and it was of no consequence, but
yeah,
a little old school here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I like the old school, but definitely a good change, I think, for the sport of wrestling. Drawing for which weight class starts off the duel. But as Webb mentioned, they must have flipped 106, and so we are a little traditional tonight.
At 145 pounds for Portage, Alex Channing. And for the Panthers, Brandon Little. At 152 pounds for Portage, Luke Paulson. And for the Panthers, Tryson Blake. At 160 pounds for Portage, David Williams. And for the Panthers, Seth Nide. At 170 pounds for Portage, Landon Hetmeyer. And for the Panthers, Landon Schultz. At 182 pounds, Portage's Emerson Pease will receive a forfeit. At 195 pounds for Portage, James Peters. And for the Panthers, Tyler Wall. At 220 pounds for Portage, Pierce Christoph. And for the Panthers, Corbin Graham. At 285 pounds for Portage, Javier Mayodal Hernandez. And for the Panthers, Paxton Kringle. Oregon is coached by Brian Hookstead, Pete Eckhart, Kyle Flanagan, and Parker Ian Howland. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, to honor America, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your hats. and join us in singing our national anthem.
All right, I am Chris Wigman along with Matt Weber coming to you from Oregon High School, bringing you tonight's Panther wrestling match.
Require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Sports Administrator Brittany Spencer Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship.
Just for you guys to understand, the coin flip in wrestling depends on who has to show first to the table. It's important in terms of matchups, so you got to send your wrestler out there first, so you kind of got to show your hand, and then it goes in alternating fashion from there. So that way you can bump a wrestler up a weight class to either avoid or get a better matchups.
Yep, and a lot of times coaches weigh in a couple of guys at a certain weight class, so definitely plays into the outcome of a duel.
Yep.
Tonight's action will begin with the 106-pound weight class. Cole Beckett versus Brandon Bakken.
Two sophomores squaring off against it, and Beckett from Portage and Bakken from Oregon.
All right, match action here. Portage in on a quick shot. Nice defense from Bakken, squaring up. And he's going to give up the 2 takedown to Portage. Early 2-0 hole, 1:40 to go in the first period.
Yep, Beckett did a nice job of finishing that single leg, not giving it up, even though Bakken did a nice job with that, keeping that whizzer down and then trying to fight to square her up. He fought through it and battled through it, and Beckett finished the shot here for a 2-0 lead.
Yep, just a good case of good offense against some good defense, and the offense coming out on top. Portage working, digging out a bar there, attempt. See if Bakken can get to his base here and work for an escape. Minute 5 to go first period. Oregon's Brandon Bakken is down 2-0. Crossface, little bit of a crossface attempt there by Portage, maybe looking for a cradle, perhaps a little screwdriver. Right in the hips, pretty close here. Portage on top. See if the ref looks to see if he can get off to the side, get off the hips a little bit.
Yo, what Chris is talking about is that a wrestler has to jump from side to side, otherwise he runs the risk of a stall call. First one's a warning, the second one's a point, and in the end, that point can be a game changer in a match.
Absolutely, pretty aggressive wrestling there from Portage with a mean crossface. Let's see if Panthers' Brandon Bakken here can get on the board with 10 seconds to go first period. There's the stall call for parallel riding. Is that the call we had there, Webb?
Yep. There's a stall for green there.
So again, just what Webb was talking about there with the top wrestler really needing to show some offense, show some moves, can't just ride the hip. End of the first, Brandon Bakken down 2-0. His choice, he's going to go down to start the second period. All right, we're going to have a break in the action for some blood time. Looks like Bakken's got a little bit of a bloody nose, perhaps. We'll plug that up and get back to match action here real quick.
Yep. One thing that's going to happen here for Braden is he's got to win the first move. He's got to win the whistle so he doesn't get caught in that situation again where he's flat on the mat and unable to fight up from that position.
Absolutely. Little coach speak there from Coach Webb, beating him off the whistle. Looks like it was a quick cleanup here. We're going to get back to match action here. Starting the second period, Oregon's Braden Bakken in an early hole, 2-0, starting in the down position. There's the whistle, quick up to his feet, just like Webb talked about.
Ooh.
Portage down to an ankle, able to recover. Bakken on the edge here.
It's a great job off the whistle, just a better job of Beckett snagging that ankle on the way by there.
See if Bakken's going to get a restart there on the edge of the mat, so we'll head back to center. Minute 37 to go, second period. Oregon's Braden Bakken down 2-0. Was quick off that whistle. Let's see if we can get an escape here with this one.
Good job again.
Yep, nice explosion.
Now he's going to work his hips up so he can get into a spot where he can get away here.
Yeah, Portage right in that hip again. I'm looking for maybe a possible another stall call here. See if we can get a penalty point on the board. Bakken working hands. Portage digging out a bar here.
Yep.
Portage's Cole Beckett working an arm bar. Bakken fighting hard there.
Good job getting that post out on that arm bar.
Absolutely good defense from the bottom there. Portage still with the bar. Bakken fighting hard here. 50 seconds to go, second period. Takes a lot of strength to fight off a good arm bar. Bakken showing that here in the second period. There's a stall call.
Oh, Braden got the stall warning early in the match, and they got the second one there. He's got to work his hips up, and he'll keep himself in a better position here.
Okay, we missed that one earlier. I'm a little surprised by that call, to be quite honest, but I guess looking for Bakken to get his hips up in the air like Webb talked about, show a little more activity from the bottom. I think Portage here's been working the bar, showing some offense, but he's been riding the hip quite a bit, making it pretty difficult for the bottom wrestler here, Bakken, to really do much.
Yep.
All right, end of two, 3-0. Braden Bakken in a hole here against Cole Beckett of Portage.
Portage choice chooses neutral on their feet, looking to build a better lead here.
We'll see if Bakken can get some good motion here, change some levels, get in on some offense. Oh, I think he had a chance there to toss him. He's still trying to dig it out. Bakken's got to pull hard here.
Oh.
He's going to give up the two.
Yep.
Boy, that was close. Looked like he was a second late on looking for that toss.
Little hesitation there, and Beckett wasn't in a bad spot, so he didn't get caught by it. Beckett right away back to that crossface.
Bakken fighting hard, down 5-0. This is important to stay off his back to avoid giving up bonus points. Fighting hard, looking for some hand control under there.
fight some hand control here on the bottom, see if we can get our hips up, get moving a little bit, get ourselves in a better position here.
45 seconds to go here in the match. Third period, Oregon's Braden Bakken down 5-0. He's going to give up another stall call. He's going to be down 6-0. There's a quick half by Portage's Cole Beckett. Important for Bakken here to get to his feet in the last 30 seconds, not give up another stall call.
Short time, he's got to build something up here.
15 seconds to go. Coach Hookstead's, he's gonna, that's a pretty big call. He's gonna call the fourth stalling call on Oregon's Bakken, which is gonna be a 2-point penalty and is actually going to give the choice for Portage to start the rest of the match here. Don't see that often, Webb.
No. And I'm wondering if part of the strategy here, Beckett's a tough wrestler here and not undermining Braden or anything here, but I'm wondering part of the strategy was to not give up and go to our back here.
Get the escape here. He's going to get the escape. That's a huge one. Bakken's going to lose, but he's going to avoid giving up bonus points here. You know, in hindsight here, that's an interesting choice. You know, you might go both up. Just kind of try and stall the match out if you're Portage. You had the 8-0 lead.
Yeah, and to that point, Beckett had dominated on top, and Braden hadn't really shown any potential of getting an escape. So that was huge by Braden to show some late life there and get that point back. Especially in high school wrestling, those bonus points are those are big. It's a big difference in the team score there. I've only given up the 3.
At 113 pounds, Portage's Dash Ludwig against Panther Evan Fay.
Couple freshmen going at it here.
Okay, Oregon's Evan Fay and Portage's Dash Ludwig.
Yep, Evan Fay has had a high-quality season for a freshman at this point in the year. As a matter of fact, he's receiving votes at that 113 at 113 in D1.
Nice double leg there, nice dump.
Yep, controlled it all the way to the mat. Didn't give up any bad points there of a slam or anything.
Fay's gonna go offense here from his feet. 2 quick takedowns right to his back. The ref needs to get down there and maybe look for the pin. There it is. In 45 seconds, Oregon's Evan Fay with the fall. That's gonna put the Panthers up 6-3 in the team score. And again, that first match there, you can see the difference already that makes. Could be 6-4, it is 6-3.
Yep.
Got some eclectic music choices here tonight, Webb. We're going from Eminem to a little country. Here we go.
We got a wide range here going on.
That just speaks to the diversity that the sport of wrestling attracts. You know, really anybody and everybody can find a spot in the sport of wrestling.
Yep, absolutely. It's a sport that you need a pair of shoes, and that's about it, what you need to be at practice. Andy Pollock takes the forfeit for Oregon there, gives us another 6 on the board for a 12-3 team score at this point.
All right, we've got
26 pounds for Portage, Jason Pryor. And for the Panthers, Ramiro Ramos.
we got senior Ramiro Ramos, Coach Hookstead tonight at senior night, talking a lot about the effort and the fight in Ramos. Let's see if he can end his home dual meet career here with a W. Quick takedown from Ramos.
Great job. Can't bury those wrists or those arms in there. It's interesting to see what ends up happening at these weights. There's sometimes you get some interesting matchups in terms of length, and we have that here. Ramos did a great job on the go behind there. off the shot attempt, but now he's burying his arms a little bit against the taller Portage wrestler, and it kind of got him into a troubled spot here.
Yep, Ramos is going to have to possibly bail out here on the edge of the mat. Still in control. And Ramos is going to give up the 2 reversal. We got a tied match here, 2-2. Minute 13 to go, first period. Ramos will be starting in the center from the down position. Switch attempt.
Yep, keep going, re-switch to it.
Yep, he's going to pick up
Awesome.
2 for the reversal. Nice energy there from Ramos off the whistle. He's fighting some Granby roll attempts here from Portage. Again, that length could be a factor in this one tonight. Crossface attempt here by Ramos. He's got to get down on that elbow and suck that in a little bit.
Yep.
There, he's got 2 hands. He's going to maybe attempt a little screwdriver.
Yep, he's got to flatten those
Got to
hips
get
out
on
a little
his
bit.
toes. There's that length. You know, sometimes these lengthy wrestlers can really bend and twist out of a lot of moves.
Yeah, it poses a leverage problem too. The Portage wrestler there trying to look like a heavyweight Granby roll, pinch that elbow and go there a little
Absolutely.
bit. That length gave him a little bit of an advantage here. And sometimes if they're good at it, like this kid's pretty decent at it here. Oh,
He's got
got him
scooped
caught.
ahead.
There you go.
Yep. Getting near fall points here, 2, 3. He's got 3 counted.
Short time.
2 seconds, 1. There's the buzzer.
Good job.
Nice job there from Ramos. He is going to take a 7-2 lead heading into the second period.
Yep, and it's Oregon's choice, and he chooses in the neutral position from our feet. Oof.
Sort of walked into one
Into
there.
that one a little bit.
Ramos is going to give up a takedown there. Just a little bit of a lax moment there, but still in the lead 7-4. Switch attempt from Ramos. Portage digging out a bar from the top position. Ramos fighting. Ramos going to find himself on his back, giving up near fall points. Minute 30 to go here, second period.
Portage clearly comfortable with that arm bar.
Yep, that must be part of their identity they bring into tonight's match. Ramos in a tough spot here, minute 20.
Yep, got caught in that one. Walked into the almost fireman's there, and then gets caught in the arm bar with a lot of time left. And gives up the 6.
That's going to make the team score 12-9 Oregon. Not gonna lie, Webb, a little old school M&M. Not bad.
Right back to high school.
Exactly.
Right back to the early 2000s all over again. Tomas Newman, sophomore here for Oregon.
And Jeffrey Jones from Portage. Quick high crotch attempt from Portage. Newman here got that length we were talking about last match, showing up here on some defense.
Yep.
There we go,
Good
nice
job.
crossface. There's the 2, working immediately into a crossface cradle, which is a great move for a long guy like Newman.
Yep.
He's gonna lock it up here.
See if it's all right. Did an excellent job. Now at least there's the fear of that a little bit. Changes strategy for the Portage wrestler here a little bit. Tomas did an excellent job of fighting out of that high crotch right at the beginning of this match to score from it, as a matter of fact.
Yep, and I think he's got the cradle locked up here.
Yep, he's got a whole minute here. He's got to walk over and he's got to bump hips here.
There it is. There's some near fall coming.
Yep, now he's got to get that bottom knee and the side of the hip there and just continue to make small
There's
adjustments.
the pin. In a minute 14-second, Oregon's Tomas Newman putting the Panthers up 18-9 with the first period pin.
Excellent job by Tomas, not panicking once he got that locked up, making little adjustments for the pin there. Might be the spots where we start seeing a little jostling and bumping guys around here.
Pounds for Portage, Garrett Crawford. And for the Panthers, Landon Kameen.
Garrett Crawford. Okay. Landon Kameen, a freshman for Oregon here.
Two takedown from Portage.
Yep, right to that cross face. Going to go for that far side cradle there.
A lot of cradles tonight on the edge of the mat.
Good job by Kameen not giving up that cradle there at the edge of the mat, understanding where you're at a little bit there. Get a restart.
Minute 36 to go, first period. Kameen of Oregon with some good energy on the whistle. Getting tilted here for some back points.
Keep coming through. There you go. You're all right.
Hold was broken, so 3 back points are going to be awarded.
Kameen wrestling at 38 for Oregon, and Garrett Crawford, a senior, who's wrestled 45, weighed in at 38 today.
A little bit of a bar snap back there from Portage. Kameen giving up back points, 50 seconds to go here, first period. Gonna have a stoppage for blood time. Portage got a little blood. Kameen will get cleaned up. Score is 8-0 with 45 seconds to go, first period.
Yep, this might be one of those matchups that it's we have an upperclassman versus an underclassman, both in mat time and a little bit of strength given up here. But Kameen's doing an excellent job of not, sitting and taking it lightly and fighting off of his back here.
Yeah, absolutely. A little bit of a possible upperclassman, younger kid matchup here. So challenge for Oregon, but the importance of not giving up bonus points is especially important in these circumstances.
Yeah, in like any circumstance, you never want to get teched, you never want to get pinned, but sometimes the tech falls is significantly better than that pin in saving that one team point.
All right, while we're in some blood time here, ongoing support from our local business partners help make this broadcast possible. You can become a sponsor of OCA Media programs like this. For more information, contact Paul at ocamedia.com. Back to match action here. Oregon's Kameen in the down position, 45 seconds to go, first period, in an 8-0 hole against the Portage Warriors. Portage digging out a bar. Off to the side. Kameen in a tough spot here, giving up more back points. There's the pin.
Yep.
In a minute 37.
At 138 pounds, Portage wins by pin.
It might sound repetitive, but you can really see the MO of a program when they come into and how they wrestle. It's clear that Portage is very comfortable with those bars. They're very comfortable with the crossface to a far side cradle. That's the things that they're learning in their mat room every day.
Absolutely. You're part of the program. That is the identity you are going to take on. M&M's a hit tonight. We're entering the 145-pound weight class. Tyson Blake for the Panthers taking on Alex Channing,
Yep.
Portage Warriors.
And here's where the what we talked about, those matchups. Oregon clearly weighed in multiple guys at 145 because generally the weight that Brandon Little has been wrestling at, but Tyson goes out for the match here.
Yeah, quick head toss attempt by Portage. Nice roll through by Blake. You know, Webb, just today we were talking at school about the head throw and the sort of high risk, high reward, but sometimes an easy move to stop.
Yeah.
Blake showed that there.
You see it in the youth wrestling a little bit, but at the high school level, you don't see the head throw as much anymore because it's easily defendable. You know, we were talking that the youth programs sometimes use it, and it's not something that carries well into the varsity program.
Absolutely. Blake with a 2-1 lead here in the 145-pound weight class.
He's got a drag out of this. Don't feed your arms in there.
Yep, he's gonna take a little bit of a toss there to his back. Portage picking up back points. .40 seconds here. Let's see if Tyson Blake can get to the second period here. 35. There's the pin. Tough, just kind of got caught there. You know, I think this could have been a match that was a little closer, but got his arms open a little bit there and was hooked and tossed.
Yeah, he got caught in that front headlock off of a shot attempt, which isn't the worst spot in the world to be. He's got to pull that elbow from across and drag out of it and not feed those arms. You get in trouble when you feed those arms back underneath your opponent there. And that's exactly what happened here.
At 152 pounds for Portage, Luke Paulson. And for the Panthers, Brandon Little.
All right, Oregon's Brandon Little, ranked 8th in the state in D1, taking on Portage's Luke Paulson. Senior night here. Let's see if Brandon Little can end his home dual meet career with a W. Double attempt.
Yep.
Portage defended nicely.
Good job not overextending himself off of his double, but getting himself back into a square position.
Little on a little bit of a collar tie, now an underhook, 2 underhooks. A little bit of a snap down. Needs to get off his knees and spin.
Yep. You got that leg hook to get his arm back, cover those hips.
Pick up 2.
We're in an okie position here on the side.
Oregon's Brandon Little, 2-0 lead here in the 152-pound weight class.
Nice job sagging those hips for the mat return. Not wasting too much energy with a big lift or anything.
Little's going to go with a leg ride, see if he can.
Yep, he's got the near side leg tied in. He's going to hook that far side arm. See if he can get him stretched out. It's more of a tilt position that you can transition into a pin position, but we're looking for the bonus points off the tilt from there.
Out of that leg ride, worked in a little bit of a half.
Yep, Brandon's doing a nice job being a little bit of a hammer on top, keeping his hips down, transitioning to different moves, giving the Portage kid a little bit of different looks here.
Throws in both legs here. Nice job breaking the hips down with that. Little's going to defer to the third period. Portage is going to choose down. Portage's Luke Paulson against Oregon's Brandon Little. Little ranked 8th in the state.
Just scoreboard malfunction here. Should be 2-0 here. There we go.
Got Dave Ebert over there working, longtime Oregon math teacher, huge supporter of Oregon athletics. Little about to get some back points here. 1 count, just a 1 count.
Yep, he's got to get that power a little bit. He's got to get him past parallel to the, or past perpendicular to the mat there.
Yep, 2 1 counts, but need to get to 2 to get 2 back points. Working a power half with the legs in, very effective. Should be getting some back points here.
It's close.
Nothing yet.
Paulson doing a nice job of keeping the legs out as they're coming in, catching that heel as it's coming in. That heel's in there, that's a different story. We're still talking about counting for back points here.
Cradle locked up, possibly for Little.
Paulson working the hands. Nice job by Brandon transitioning from a far side to a near side cradle attempt to keep himself in a good position there. Got some blood time again.
Okay, blood time for Portage. OCA Media broadcast on cable and communications throughout the Madison area. Please consider joining our business sponsors who help make this and hundreds of programs possible. Check out our website for more information about how you or your business can support community access television. Visit www.ocamedia.com. This and other OCA programs can be seen on demand on our YouTube channel. Visit ocamedia.com for more information. Portage up in the team score 21-18. Entering some of the stronger parts of the Oregon lineup here, starting with Little here at 152, ranked 8th in the state, up 2-0. I would think Coach Hookstead wants some bonus points here, Webb.
Yeah, we got to make up for, we had a strong start, not giving up, gave up the 3 early on, but that was better than the bonus, and then gave up a few pins. Got to get a couple of those points back. Whether it's by a major or a pin here would be great.
Aachen with a little bit of a ball and chain there, going to pick up. There's a 2 count for some back points. He's going to get 3 back points.
Got the 3, now he's got to transition to a new move in order to get more back points. So he's got to show the official that he's changed his hand position.
Going little Oklahoma, we used to call it. Boy, he needed another 15-20 seconds there to dig that out.
Yeah, that would have taken a little bit. Get that one, though. That one's stuck.
Yep. All right, here we go. Period 3. Oregon's Brandon Little, 5-0, 152-pound weight class. Third period just underway.
Yep, and of course Brandon deferred in the second period there, so you got the choice of the top here. Hoping to dig out a few more back points, if not getting a pin here.
Yeah, 3 more to get to that 8-point lead threshold that gets you what's called a major decision. Portage going to be called for stalling here.
Yep, first one's just a warning, second one's points.
Little with a cradle attempt.
Yep. I think it was more of a quick throw mat return there than it was anything else. Brandon trying to get those legs in. Got to get a mat return here.
Minute to go here, third period. Oregon's Brandon Little up 5-0. Coach Hookstead instructed him to cut him here with 45 seconds left, maybe looking to go takedowns to get those bonus points. Little sticking with it. Going to crossface for some back points. There's a 2 count, 3, 4. Must have got to 5 there for the 3.
Yep.
looking for the fall. This is going to be big. 30 seconds to go. Little's got to settle in, lift the head, arch the back a little bit. There's the fall. Senior night, Oregon's Brandon Little, ranked 8th in the state, is going to put 6 on the board for the Panthers.
Awesome job by Brandon there, getting a finish. It was a hammer on top the entire match all the way through, wore him out a little bit, caught him in a bad spot there late in the match.
Huge win there. That puts the Panthers up 24-21, entering the 160-pound weight class.
At 160 pounds, Portage's David Williams. And for the Panthers, Seth Nide!
All right, here we go with Seth Nide, 3-sport athlete, senior here at Oregon High School, looking to go out with his home dual meet career with a victory.
Each guy feeling each other out.
Nice double leg.
Seth in deep on a double, excellent finish.
Yeah, really nice job of really powering through, not stopping, moving the legs there. Exactly what you want to see out of your wrestler.
Yep.
Seth working a little bit of a cradle series here.
Yep, little near side.
Yep, snowplow maybe.
Yep. Cup that ear, get behind the leg there, and stick your head right in the soft spot of the side. Softball out, good job.
Nide up 2-0, 52 seconds to go, first period. Seth looking cradle. Think he's got it locked up.
Got that far side locked up. He's got some time here. He's going to get back points for sure. Little adjustments. He's got 30 seconds here. Got work to get that knee in that bottom side.
There it is. He's got belly down. He's going to tighten this cradle up. Using the chin probably to pull on that shoulder a little.
Got 3 out of it for sure. It was an excellent job of not panicking and getting a good spot. Short time here. He's got to keep them down. Don't give up any escape points here.
5-0, Seth Nide, senior at Oregon High School here. Nide receiving votes in the latest Wisconsin wrestling rankings. Peaking at the right time here. I know his old man is really excited about championship season, given the injuries that Seth's dealt with the last couple of years. Really looking to make it to the Cole Center here in February. Switch attempt by Nide.
Yep, excellent scoot to a switch right off the whistle.
Got a cradle locked up. 2 reversal, 7-0, Seth Nide, 1 point away from getting a major decision established. Probably looking for at least a major, maybe even more here. Panthers up 24-21 with the team score.
We got a leg cradle hooked up here.
You don't see this all day, but why not on senior night, Webb?
Got him 2-0. Got a little blood time here.
All right, blood time for Nide. OCA Media is your local community access television station, broadcasting locally sourced, entertaining, and informative programs on Charter and TDS cable. Visit our website for our program guide and more information, ocamedia.com. Award-winning productions like this are made possible with support from our local business sponsors. Consider joining our group of supporters. More information is available at ocamedia.com. Yeah, so we got the conference tournament coming up next Saturday, the Badger Conference Tournament. Always one of the more stronger ones in the state.
Yep, you got to think with Stoughton and Milton and the rest of the crew coming in there. That's a tough tournament from top to bottom. It's not only a great way to go out, but it's also a great way to test where you are at this point in the season.
Yep, often some of those guys at that conference tournament you're going to see either at regionals or at sectionals. So it is a good measuring stick entering the tournament series.
Yep, a lot of top-ranked guys there.
Look at Naide cleaning up his own blood there. Back to match action here, second period, minute 15 to go, second period. Seth Naide up 9-0. Get in on a cradle.
He's got to get over there. Yep, he's got plenty of time. Got that far side cradle hooked up again. He's got the bottom knee in the side. Really flattens those shoulders out.
Yep. I like shoving that forehead in the temple then. If you get that knee in the side, little forehead in the temple, that'll stretch him out. Naide looking for 6 here. He's already got 3 back points. He's got to get that shoulder down, use his chin here a little bit. Looking for the fall. Senior Seth Naide, senior night here at Oregon High School.
Yeah, it's important not to be looking ahead, but it's important that there's bonus points in this match right here for Oregon.
Going to get another 3 there, 12-0. 3 points away from a major, but I think we're going to want 6. He's going to go on his feet here. 12-1, Seth Naide, second period, 20 seconds to go. Naide looking for a little upper body. He's got to be careful.
He was going for the over-under throw there a little bit, you could tell, and it backfired as he got over-undered.
All right, 12-3, Naide up 9. Needs 6 to get a technical fall. Naide's going to take top, which makes sense. He turned him a few times here throughout the match. See if he wants to go for a little armbar pinning combination, maybe something to flatten those shoulders out a little bit. Looks like that's what he's thinking, trying to dig out a bar here, a little coffee grinder. Naide working a cross face. Head to the knee here.
Yep, crunching it up here a little bit.
Minute 20 to go, third period, 160-pound weight class. Oregon Seth Naide with a 12-3 lead. Oregon leading 24-21. Tight dual meet tonight. Going to get a stall call on Portage.
Yep, Seth's doing a good job offensively on top here, being off to the side, working different combos here. Bottom's just doing a lot of hand fighting down there, but not trying to change his position a whole lot.
Oh, snowplow cradle attempt here from Naide.
There's the point.
13-3, up 10. Major decision secured here. That'll be 14 points as it stands. Going to get another stall call. 14-3. I think Portage is willing to stall this out here. 15 seconds to go. 14-4. Naide up 10. Naide looking for the big one here.
He's got 6.
Woo-hoo! Oh!
That's got to be near fall. They gave him, oh, no near fall. Gave him the throw, though.
That was pretty sweet. Little lat drop there from senior Seth Naide. He's going to pick up a major decision with the 16-4 score. Put the Panthers up 28-21.
an important part for some of these matchups later here is not giving up the pins for Oregon here. And some of our younger guys that are wrestling against some senior guys for Portage.
Up 170-pound weight class, Oregon's Landon Schultz in an early 2-0 hole. Half Nelson from Portage.
Yeah, half and a bar, that's tough.
Armbar half, tough pinning combination. There it is. The fall in 48 seconds. Portage going to get within one here. Tight duel coming down to the upper weights. Just like in the old days, Webb.
Yup.
28-27, Panthers leading with the team score.
That'll be final.
Oregon choosing to forfeit at 182 pounds. Going to put the Warriors up 33-28. Entering 195 pounds, Oregon's Tyler Wald, senior.
95 pounds for Portage, James Peters. And for the Panthers, Tyler Wall.
Senior Tyler Wald, great football player, receiving some votes in the latest Wisconsin wrestling rankings. Nice high crotch attempt from Wald there. Switching off to a double, beautiful. 2-0 Tyler Wald.
There's a deep appreciation that Tyler dug through the boxes and found the wrestling singlets that we had when I was a senior.
Okay, excellent. Going throwback here for senior Tyler Wald. I like him. Tyler Wald up 2-1, 195-pound weight class. I just love it when these upper weights are good on offense. Leg attacks just makes a huge difference in these upper weights.
Yeah, a lot of what it comes down to in the upper weights is the leverage battle and who you can get off their feet a little bit here. And Tyler's done an excellent job of working from that collar tie and then getting right into that high crotch attempt right away. Getting them to move and instead of just being like Brahma Bulls out there and locking horns.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Nice single into a double from Wald. 2 takedown, 4-1 Tyler Wald.
Wald showing off some power there, got in on that single, transitioned to a double, and then got the big lift out of it.
Just something about those bread and butter moves, you know. You teach those at the youth level, and they still look pretty at the high school level.
Yep, if you can, they start with it really young, and then by the time they're here, they're comfortable with it. It's an excellent move that works all the way through.
All right, we're going to enter the second period with Oregon senior Tyler Wald leading 4-1 in the 195-pound weight class. He's going to choose to go neutral, both up. Wald liking his chances on his feet here. Second period just underway. Senior night tonight. Coach Hookstead speaking highly before the duel about Wald's work ethic. Certainly the work ethic showed up on the football field as well, huh, Webb?
Yeah, he was an all-conference player, a multiple-year starter for the varsity. He's a great multiple-sport athlete for Oregon High School.
Great leader in the halls as well. Another single leg from Wald, showing his strength, picking up the 2. 6-1 Tyler Wald, minute 30 to go, second period.
Point for Tyler there. Got a stall on the bottom. Bottom was not attempting to change his position. Head down, classic stall spot.
Yeah, this ref does not hesitate to make the stall call.
Yep, and that's absolutely fine as long as you're consistent with it, and he's been excellent at being consistent all night.
Yeah, agreed. And, you know, that's what's best for the sport. You know, nobody likes lack of action, so reffing doing their job to ensure some action. 7-1, Tyler Wald, 42 seconds to go, second period, 195-pound weight class, sporting the throwback singlet tonight on senior night. Another stall call.
He's got that butcher. He's got to put the head on the, keep going, put that head on the belly. Keep
Senior
coming
Tyler
around.
Wald picking up back points with the butcher. Settle in a little bit. Oh.
Got his 3.
8-1, Tyler Wald. See if he can work another pinning combination. 10 seconds to go. Second period. Another cross-face attempt here. Back into that butcher.
Yep.
Gonna get 2, maybe. Nope, no. None.
No near fall. Oof.
Portage gonna go top. Didn't really have much activity on the bottom. No.
Well, we're gonna go neutral. The only chance that Portage has right now is feet to back here, and I'm betting that's what they're thinking.
12-1, Wald up 11. Major decision secured. Panthers down 28-33 with just 3 matches to go here. 2 takedown for Wald. 14-1. Another 2, and he's going to secure a technical fall. So really going to want to work a pinning combination to try and get that 6, because match action will be stopped once you reach that 15-point threshold.
Yeah, we can't be thinking like, and I know Tyler's not thinking a tilt or anything here. Got to really work for that pin to get that extra team point here. Yeah, and you can hear Coach Flanagan in the background that we don't want that stall. Yep, there it is.
Oh, a stall call for the technical fall.
Yeah.
You know, I'd rather have the ref swallow that one a little bit, but, you know, you got to be consistent.
Yep.
All right, all knotted up here, 33-33 from Oregon High School entering the 220-pound weight class.
Bad math first time around.
And Oregon's Corbin Graff, I believe, is going to come out here. First-year wrestler. Coach Hookstead, senior night, talking a lot about what Graff has done here in a first-year situation.
Yeah, and one thing that Coach Hookstead's done an excellent job of is recruiting the hallways, which is so important in high school sports. Corbin's a kid that's dabbled in other sports, great kid, and then came out for wrestling this year, which is unfortunate. It always happens that it's one of those people that you want to have multiple years of.
Big time spot here for a first-time wrestler. 2 matches to go. 33-33 is the team score. Oregon's Corbin Graff on senior night, looking to put the Panthers ahead.
Corbin doing a good job, staying in good positions.
Looks like we got a fairly even match here in terms of experience from what I can tell. I don't know much about the Portage wrestler. 6 would be big here, Webb.
Yeah, it would be huge.
Shot attempt by Graff.
Yep. Yep.
Corbin in a little bit of a front headlock spot. He's going to have to get some hand control, try and drag out. Nice job recovering there by Graf. Back to his feet.
Good job by him. Stayed in good position. Didn't get panicky.
Corbin in on a shot.
Oh,
Oh, he's got to commit, Webb.
it's an excellent high crotch attempt there.
Ten seconds to go, first period here. 0-0 is the score here. Oregon's Corbin Graf, senior on senior night, first-year wrestler in a big spot. All right, we're going to enter the second with a 0-0 score. Graf's going to go down. Definitely the right move for those of you at home. Down position just offers you a chance to get some points on the board.
Yep. Tied up here, pretty evenly matched. Get an escape here and get that 1-point lead. He's got to get his hips up, though.
Yep, hips up.
Good job getting his arm back. But now you got to fight hand control and come up.
Graf. Fighting off a cradle. He's got to grab a hand here. Grab a hand, Graf. Back down to his belly. Portage looking for a cradle. Graf's got to be strong here. The guy's a little high. Fighting hands.
There you go. He's got his hands apart there. Back to an okay spot. You can always build up from there.
Minute 15 to go, second period. 0-0 is the score here. Team scored 33-33. Senior Corbin Graf looking to put the Panthers on top.
Yep, if Corbin can get his hips up here.
Got to shake a little bit, Corbin. Get up.
Wow.
First year wrestler.
Yeah, I was going to say, young guy here. Part of this is just understanding where the leverage is in wrestling, and sometimes with youth or inexperience, that's where you get lost a little bit. But Corbin's doing a good job of not putting himself in a bad position here. He's just got to get his base up here now.
Portage working a half, a lot of parallel riding. Let's see if we can get a stall call out of this guy. Looks like he wants to call it, maybe. Thinking about it. Graf fighting off a half. 20 seconds to go, second period. Come on, Corbin. Graf fighting hard here, 220-pound weight class. 7 seconds to go, 0-0. Wondering here, for looking ahead here, if Coach Hookstead's going to go feet here, if he thinks he can work a pin move here.
Yes.
Okay, 0-0, third period. Team score 33-33.
Coach Hookstead goes to the table. Can't argue the calls from the corner anymore. You got to go to the table and have a discussion with the official. And I'm betting he had the discussion about some parallel riding there is probably what it was.
Yep. Okay, we're going to get some blood time here. Tense moment here at Oregon High School. Team score 33-33, 220-pound weight class. This match and one more to go to decide the winner here. Ongoing support from our local business partners help make this broadcast possible. You can become a sponsor of OCA Media programs like this. For more information, contact Paul at ocamedia.com. Many of our live stream technicians are Oregon High School students who were trained by OCA Media's staff of broadcast professionals. All right, here we go, back to match action, third period. 0-0 is our score. Corbin Graf of Oregon starts in the top position.
Yep, he can give up one, don't give up two here.
Okay, Graf gave up locked hands, so we're going to have a 2-0 match. Graf's going to need a takedown here to tie this match up.
Oh,
Oh.
they got a little exciting there for a second.
Graf looking to tie this match up with a 2 takedown. Gave up a penalty point for locked hands and then the escape. 2-0, team score 33-33.
Yep, those that are watching at home, you can only have locked hands in a pinning combination, and Corbin had it from on top in non-pinning combination, gave up the 1 penalty point there. Now he's got to get on his offense here a little bit just to tie it back up.
Minute 10 to go. Graf. .50 seconds to go. Corbin Graf down 2-0.
Yep, Corbin's got to take a shot here.
Yep.
If nothing else, he takes a shot here, he's going to get a stall against him.
Okay, he got a stall call. Now he's got to stay on him with 30 seconds to go. Oregon coach is imploring Graf to get on his offense.
Yep, next stall is a point here, short time.
20 seconds to go. Graf down 2-0. All right. 16 seconds to go. This might be nice. See if Hookstead can get something set up here for Graf to run. Big match here at 220 pounds. Started the night at 106 pounds. All right, here we go. Back to match action. 16 seconds to go. Oregon's Corbin Graf down 2-0. Quick shot attempt. Just drive into him, Corbin. Ow.
Hit him again.
Snap, Corbin. 2-1. There's the buzzer. Wanted that one, Webb.
Too little, too late there a little bit, but Corbin Graf, excellent job there.
And hats off to senior Corbin Graf, joining the sport of wrestling as a senior. Takes a lot of courage to do that.
Comes down to heavyweight here for Oregon. Down 3 on the scoreboard. Paxton sophomore, senior for Portage here.
Paxton Krangle. So down 3 here. Krangle gets a victory here. We're going to end up tied, and we'll come down to criteria.
Yep.
Krangle with a little bit of a level change. A lot of man out there on the mat tonight. Paxton Krangle with a little bit of an underhook. Each guy here at 285 pounds looking for position. A lot of Russian ties, a lot of drags, a lot of ducks here, typically at the upper weights.
Yep, offensively might not be as exciting as the younger weights, but then
a throw attempt by Portage, gonna put Krangle in a tough spot here, 48 seconds to go. Gotta fight this off. .35 seconds. Krangle fighting hard here at the 285-pound weight class. There's the fall in 1 minute 29 seconds. That's going to give Portage the team victory, 42-33. Hard-fought duel tonight. All right, for Matt Weber and Chris Wigman, we are going to sign off here. Panther Wrestling is brought to you with support from our generous sponsors, Doopy Service Center, Stoughton Health, the Oregon Athletic Booster Club, Join our team today and help support our student athletes, and by the Oregon Area Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. Oregon cares. On behalf of Matt Weber and Chris Wigman and the OCA Media Sports production crew, thank you for watching Panther Wrestling on OCA Media Sports.